Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a while since I last uploaded any video on YouTube. So I was just working a little harder and here I am with a new video. So as AI is in trend, so I thought like why not create something minimal and something which anyone can just set up literally in 5 minutes and is actually useful for them. So like there are a lot of tools which basically like read emails using AI. If you just search for this, there are a lot of tools out there. Uh, all of them uses their different technology, different models, different model providers. Some use cloud, OpenAI. So I was like, why not to use a local model that's running via Ollama? So here's my Ollama that's been running locally, and I have downloaded the Gemma 4E4B model. You can just download any of the model, like does not matter. Just see your device configuration and just install any lightweight model. So without wasting much time, let's get started. So if you want to just follow along, I will just add this to my GitHub. Just copy over and like clone it, and then just go ahead and give it a try. So let me show you some output of it. So this was an email that I just received today, and this was from Google for security alert. Like, hey, your password has been used to sign in. So I just sign in on my laptop and enable 2FA. So it just gave me a notification. So you can just use it. Like you can see, my server is already running. So I will go through the code. So there are just two directories, virtual environment and then email pipeline. Like the code is on Python. Like it does not matter. You can just run it on any language. Like this, ask AI to port it in like let's say TypeScript or Golang or something. All right. So the thing which matters is just the main.py. It's just a small file, 124 lines. Some are just to like check the configuration. Is configuration working fine or not? And the actual code is just this, like around 60-80 lines of code. Then there are a few other files: fetch.py, process.py, and the state.py. So we can even use SQLite or some other database to use it. So right now I'm just using a JSON file as a like data storage. So just resume from where we left. And then if we just read through state.py, it is just normal JSON manipulation, like reading JSON, finding the last stored ID and last seen ID, and then checking for new emails and all of those things. So this just load the data from state.json. It just stored one thing like last seen ID because that's what matter. And then we have a process.py, which is like Ollama process, just a normal prompt. You can just ask any model, OpenAI or Claude, to just build a prompt for your use case. So for my like I'm just trying to get all the data just possible, like to know if the email is spam or is there any action required or something. So this is a process email block, which is just like creating the prompt and then sending it to Ollama and then just getting the response, then cleaning out the output that we get. So it does not natively support JSON, but we ask it to give it JSON, and then it encapsulates its like output in these three backticks, which we just pass it and get the clean JSON, and then just load it and use it. So I have test email, all of those things. So this file, if we just run this file, this will just confirm that Ollama is working locally or not. Like this will just craft this email, parse it through this method, and then get the output. Then we have a fetch.py, which is basically checking if email server is connecting, like your email account is connected. And I'm using IMAP, which is a basic standard Python library to basically connect your Gmail account locally. One thing to take care of it is like you can just like this is just this is a env file where you can just add your stuff, and this is a polling interval for which timestamp, like this is a heartbeat kind of. So after 5 minutes, we try to see if we have any email or not. And this is the main stuff. This will be your Gmail, and then this will be your app password. So there's a new concept of like not new, but it's something which we do not use in our daily life, but Google introduced it for the specific purposes. So you just go to like this account google.com/app passwords, create an app. If you do not have enabled 2FA, just enable 2FA, and then this will be enabled for you. Create an app, you will get a password. Just add the password here, and just hit Python fetch.py. It will try to connect with IMAP server, and then try to read the Gmail, like try to connect to your Gmail account and then read your inbox. If everything is successful, you will get a success message like, hey, these are all the emails that we try to fetch, and these are the emails. So this is just for testing purpose, like if email is working fine or not. Then this is the main file, main.py, where we like add few logging, output, input, all of those things. And then this is the main body of the function where we are just calling a method. And what this method does it basically infinite while loop, which checks every 300 seconds if you have a new email or not. And then it just calls this method run once, which basically takes in a argument for last seen UID, which is Gmail ID of email. Like whatever email you have got, there's a unique identifier attached to it. So this is used to check where we left off. Now, like it just reads the data. You can just read, like you can just go to Google and then search for the output structure of IMAP. It's pretty standard. And then we just load the input, load the output, and call the process email for all the emails that we have. And what this does is like we just saw the process.py, which basically takes in like creates a prompt, send to Ollama, and then give us a structured output. Once all of these things are done, we just save the output, save the state, so that we know where we left off, and return the new last seen ID, which is the latest ID. And this gets stored in this variable, and we just try to sleep for the polling interval. And after this after this time gets over, it again see if we have to run it again, then this is an infinite loop, so yes, and then it just runs it again, passing the last scene ID. So that's it. Let's just try something out. So my server is saying like it will check after 300 seconds. I will just reduce the polling interval. So I have the polling interval saved in .ini, but I do not want to show you the .ini file. So what I will do is just check it out. I'll just hard code it to, let's say, every 30 seconds. So just stop the server, just run python main.py, hit enter. You see the last ID get loaded, and then it checks for new email. Next, sent an email, the counter should increase. Let's get to our server. It's polling. So I just tested it myself once, pausing the video, and then yeah, it should check for new emails and should find one. Yeah, so it found a new email from my personal account, and this is the subject. So it's now gonna process it using Ollama. It will take some time. So yeah, the intent detection needed. So all the things are working fine, and this is just a summary. Now you can just use it to do anything, whatever you want. Like you can just ping yourself, you can just call yourself using Twilio or whatever you want to. You can just create the history of whatever email you have received. Like for a VC, it will matter a lot. Like they'll get a lot of investment emails, a lot of pitches. This can just solve them to remove the garbage and just focus on whatever it's needed to save them a lot of time without actually sending all your data to any OpenAI or cloud. So that's it. I will upload all the, I will add all the code on Git. I'll just push it on Git and add a link in the description. I hope you found it useful. So yeah, that's it.